Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Crackpack server. Dooby-doo-da. So, I'm not getting any power, and I'm not entirely sure why. These should be running. They're generating energy, which should be feeding into here. This is outputting energy, it seems, which then should be at least powering the pump here. But it's not. And I don't have... Wait, is there water behind there? Oh, the water may seem to have gone. What? What? Why? What? Does that happen? Let's get a pick. Problem is, most everything I own, most of everything I own is inside my AE system, which means I can't get it because there's no power. That's so dumb. Yeah, there's no water here. Okay, that's the issue. Why? Okay, so let's break this. Let's hook this up directly to that. Now hopefully that'll give it just enough power that I can actually run it, grab a bucket or something, and then use the water. It seems to be giving it power. Not quite enough though, eh? Yeah, it gets to around 10,000 and then drops again. Okay. In that case, let's grab this. Double the power. Hopefully that'll give it enough. Not quite. It's slow to update, it seems. It seems laggy when it's updating. I don't know why. Like the number power count seems laggy. 3 of those running against it. Is that enough? Come on, I just need enough to access one bucket, that's all. Dang it. This is so dumb. I don't have any iron anywhere. This is retarded. Well, in fact, let's break this so no power's going into there anymore. So all my power's going to be going this way. Yeah, it keeps dropping. I can change it to kilowatts and stuff. Unfortunately, these here, if I can click it, come on. There we go. These have outputs in RF, and RF isn't a thing that comes up on here. So that's annoying. Crap. I don't know how to fix this right now. It's so dumb. That's so dumb. I have no way of getting even any like coal to smelt something. I have nothing. This is retarded. Okay. Think about this. I'm thinking. I genuinely don't know what to do at this point. How do I make power be in here? Okay, so you also get power from the bottom. I wonder if that's affecting the system when it's just running from power from the top. Let's break that. So now you're not draining anything from there. Okay. I don't think we updated anything, so nothing should have changed. It's just the case that my system was unstable. And I haven't been on for a few days, so now I've worked that out, and it's kind of bad. MJ. Something. Just give me something. Anything. For the love of God. Okay, so you do have power, definitely. clearly not enough. You have sod all. I should have a backup tank of hydrogen. I have a backup tank of oxygen. That's gonna do me no good right now. A backup tank of hydrogen would be a fantastic idea. But hindsight is 20, isn't it? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let's take this guy. Okay. Let's just fly to one of the other guy's bases. Go charge him up and hopefully we'll have enough. I guess what we should do, make sure we do, is make a backup energy cube with energy in it and a backup tank of hydrogen just in case we need to run stuff. That'll just give our system a kickstart so we can at least access our items to try and fix the issue. That's funny. Or we should just have a backup chest or something. Backup something. We need something that's backed up. Hopefully one of these guys has... Ooh, getting some lag. Hopefully one of these guys has some kind of mechanism energy. I think this is a hangar? It's certainly something big. Whatever it is. Aha! Mechanism. Okay. Boop. Steal some of the power. Oh, yes. Yes. What's this block? Carpet block. Damn, that's pretty. Alright, that should be good to kickstart our system. Okay, let's go back. I don't have any food. I don't have access to anything. Oh, wow. This is a bad situation to be in. I just logged on. It's been a few days since I last logged on. I marked my bees too, as you can see. Bees! And such. Still don't know how they work. Haven't released that episode yet. Season 5 of Minecraft came out, so the episodes have been slower. But I knew that anyway. Which is fine. Whoop. In fact, episode 5 should go up today. Of Crackpack, I think. If my math is right. And it normally is, because I'm a genius. I just don't have a backup system for my power. It's so retarded. Anyway, we should be good now. Let's go plug this in. See what happens. I guess we need to plug it in places we didn't have it plugged in before. Something like that. There we go. Yes! Power. Unlimited power. Iron buckets. No. Bucket. Yes. Yes, the bucket. Okay, you wait there. You keep doing what you do. Just in case. And bucket. Nope, come on. Bucket. Problem solved. Problem bloody stupid is what it is. There we go. Let's also put a third bucket in the back of it. I guess. On the wiki it has it in a like 2x3 pool of water, so that may be the way to go. Maybe it drains slightly faster than what it can refill, so there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that it ends up taking another source block when it shouldn't. There we go. Now it's getting some juice. So we're gonna break that block. We're gonna take one of these sources. There we go. That's not entirely what I wanted to do. Crap. Okay, yeah, it does definitely take the source, it seems. Why do you have power? You shouldn't have any power at all. Because this is not connected. I mean, it's connected from there. Okay, let's Well, no, you didn't take it when I first put it in. Okay, let's try this again. Grab one of these, put it there. Grab one of these. Run back. Bach. I found it kind of weird there. I went a bit throaty. Okay, put that there. Alright, that's one. Do. Then we'll grab this one. And then this should get the system running again. So we'll put that one there. Yeah, that's running. Now I want to grab a third one. And then the system can be fully functional. Or have more water than it did before. Fully functional or not is yet to be known, because apparently it wasn't last time. Okay, put that there. So that should all be water source blocks, I think. In fact, you're not draining anything at all. Interesting. Because you don't have any power, because this is all kinds of messed up now, and that has now drained. It's fantastic. So let's do... Ah, crap, we need to replace this. I hate replacing this thing. It's like logs, you have to do it some weird upside down crazy way. Okay, let's put that there. Alright, that's going to connect, excellent. Let's break that. Let's put a cable there. And a cable there. Okay. Sounds like we have power. But let's break this one real quick. Break this one real quick. Head downstairs. And go like that. And we even have a spare cable. Some miraculous way. That's weird. I guess because we, instead of going... No? Okay, I have generally no idea how we have a spare cable, but we do. That happened, so yay. But that works. Thank God. That was a bit scary. Alright, we have everything back up and running to its noisy self. We have our enrichment chamber going, we have our energized smelter going, we have iron coming in from our turtle downstairs. All the resources, excellent, excellent, excellent. I don't think I showed you guys this yet. This is an ME precision export bus. It's connected to the ME system here. What that is doing is exporting any of these items here into this, because these 8 items here can be supported, or are supported by the enrichment chamber to make the dust. Then the dust is automatically being put into the smelter, which is then automatically being put back into the system. So that's just that. Let us try something real quick as we're here. I always go down there, and that's never a good way to... No, there's that. Let's go down here. There we go. Let us put in, just under here, a gas tank. I think that will connect. Now that is filling. The question is, does it stop this from filling? That is losing hydrogen. At an alarming rate. I'm going to say yes. Yes, it does. It's just flicking in and out of power now. Okay, that's not great. Alright, let's go remove that. We may set up an extra... There we go. I need to have a little bit of backup hydrogen. There, words today. Not easy to do with the mouth. We have a little bit of backup hydrogen. We will probably, in that case, set up a second one of these, just so we can get that running and fill a gas tank and fill the jetpack at the same time, because we can't actually fill the jetpack from this guy as it stands. So that's a good idea to get that. At the moment we have 1 hydrogen in there. Alright, anyway, that's that little segment done. Alrighty, so let's go upstairs here. Let's not go upstairs, oh god. Holy crap. Why are there 2 zombies? Sword. Okay, I was going to show you my tree farm, which I don't think I've shown you before. I made it. Now see, the problem is, I've been recording over a couple of days. I made the tree farm yesterday, and then I planned what I would do, or what I would say recording it. I kind of go through how I'm going to do the recording in my head. But then I may have recorded it too, and I'm not sure if I'm remembering the planning of it or the recording of it. Let's sleep. How about that? All these damn zombies. That's going to be much easier. Let's have a nap. The gym's is on, but we can sleep on our own. That's fine. Do 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 do. Sleep. Done. Nice. Okay, now let's go back up. Ah, we'll kill the zombie too. There we go. Now let's go back outside. So, I've got this tree farm set up, which is actually running right now. What we have... Let me go like that. What we have is this guy here has a chop... Jubilee Bob? You know, the... core, animation core, that's the one. He has a chop, so he chops down trees within his range, which is about to here-ish. The turtle here is running a program on startup. It's a startup program, so it will always run. Let me terminate him quickly and edit startup. So what he is running is wild true, so that's going to loop the whole thing. Wild turtle.detect, so this will run if he sees a block in front of him. He will do a count where he will count through inventory slots 2 to 16, so that's all inventory slots apart from the first one, and drop down, which will means he will drop the item in that slot into the chest below him. That for loop then ends. He will then sleep for 1 second, then he will turn to the left, and he will suck any items that he sees in case there's any loose items on the floor. That while loop ends, so if he doesn't detect any items, he will select slot 1, which is the sapling slot, and do turtle.place, so he will put an item in front of him. He will then go back up here to the top of this while loop and do the turtle.detect thing, and see that he has just placed his sapling in front of him, so there's now an item in front of him. So he will check all the other inventory slots for any items that need to be dropped into the chest below, and just loop through that whole thing again. So basically he's turning around. Let's go control exits. Let's go startup. So as you can see, there you go, he's turning around. He always checks this one. This one's here just because if you have it on top of the turtle, the trees don't grow as often. In fact, I went through a stack of bone meal and they didn't grow at all, so... but anyway, he's turning, he's checking to see if there's an item in front of him. If there is not an item in front of him, which will do that, he will then turn and place the item, and then carry on with his loop of turning and checking. And as you can see, if we click him again, he's going through all the slots here and dropping anything below. So we put that there, he will find it, and he will drop it into the chest here. This here is a vacuum hopper, which is set to deposit... Any eye doesn't always work, but it's set to deposit items on its side, which will be to the turtle. The vacuum hopper sucks up any items and puts them into the turtle. Saplings will go into this slot, spare saplings will not, obviously. And then wood and such will be in later slots, which will then eventually get dropped by the turtle into this chest here. And that's basically the system. The reason why the turtle sucks is, or he doesn't suck, he's actually pretty good. The reason why he does a suck command is because sometimes you can see that it's sucking from the vacuum hopper. Oh wait, let's do it there. The vacuum hopper is sucking it, but it gets stuck on the turtle. So the turtle picks it up instead, if it's stuck behind him, and then drops into the chest. Oh, and we got a tree that's just grown, so this fella. Come on. There you go. Good guy. He will go and chop down that tree. All the wood will get sucked up, or most of the wood will get sucked up. It's mainly the saplings that are an issue. The saplings tend to fall outside the range. The vacuum hopper only has a range of about 3 blocks radius, I think. But it's good enough. So the turtle's going to place the thingy, and all is good. I may upgrade him eventually to work with fertilizer and stuff, but I'm going to automate the production of that first before we do that. No dirt. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, that's that system. Let me also show you my power, which I don't think I've shown you. I upgraded the power system last night as well. It's not really necessary right now. You can hear it already. It's not necessary right now, but it's going to future-proof us for a while. And it also means this guy is not actually connected to anything, and instead he can do hydrogen. So I actually have a tank of hydrogen there. Let's place down that. Get that to dump. So we'll get another, whoops, get that to continue dumping, there we go. So we've got a whole tank of hydrogen there, which is good. We've got a tank of oxygen here. Oxygen doesn't really have a use, but we'll keep that anyway. We'll mainly want tanks of hydrogen. So let's place our tank of hydrogen down, excellent. Full tank of hydrogen, then we'll let that guy drain. But yeah, that guy's not connected to anything anymore, he's just there so I can fill stuff like my jetpack and tanks of hydrogen. These guys also aren't connected to anything anymore, they're just there for eventually, if I want them. But this is now my main source of power, which we can't, there we go, we can jump up on there. So this is a water pump like we've had before, it's sucking into a bigger, or sucking from a bigger pool of water. The water's flowing down these pipes into the 3 electrolyte separators. They're all full of water. They're all dumping their oxygen, and any hydrogen is getting transferred to these hydrogen generators, which are charging this battery, which will act as a buffer, but they're also going through the main system because the battery can only output 320. So if there's anything that needs like a high load, say something needs like, I don't know, 600 at a time, 2 of these guys will be able to supply that, and so they're going straight down past the battery as well into the rest of the system. Another update we had is this now has 5 speed upgrades. So this, when this does its enrichmenting, it will push it into there, but this goes faster than the furnace goes faster than the enrichment chamber, so there's no backlog on the enrichment chamber anymore, which is nice. That's good to have. Are you done dumping? You are. Can I break you with my hand? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna give you 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Okay, I can't break it with my hand. Anyway, that's the new setup we have going on at the moment. And yeah, I will keep working on the base, I guess. Alrighty guys, so first thing you will notice is the zombie noises. Second thing you will notice is this is now a crafting terminal, and we are going to search chamber. We're going to put an enrichment chamber in here, get a purification chamber. Oh yeah. Now this I'm going to put where okay, we'll put it here, I guess. Break that. Hopefully that keeps his inventory? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, we're going to put it here. That goes as a purification chamber. Now with that, we are going to get some more cable, which I should have. Excellent. We're going to break that. We're going to come down this way. We're going to break that. Okay. Over here, by the way, I have 2 automatic workbenches. One is making double compressed, and the other one is making single compressed. just so we get even more compression going on, because I was getting inundated with double compressed, or single compressed, sorry. But anyway, let's put our precision export bus here. So this, we basically want to export the same stuff that we had before. Let's see if my turtle has any. Do I not have my... Oh no, you know where my thingy is? It is filling up with hydrogen. It should be full actually. I spent some time here. Yeah, we're good. And I managed to get a second tank of hydrogen completely full, which is good. This thing is taken away for some bizarre reason. Just stop, guy. We don't need you anymore. Dumping items on the ground. So hopefully my turtle has some resources that we can smelt. Or use? What's the word? Process. That's the word I was looking for. Process. Process some resources. He has done this mining operation. Hey Brian. I called my turtle Brian. Don't ask. Let's grab everything out of here, or everything that we can. Fantastic. Okay. Bye Brian, I'll get you mining again later. I've done a lot of mining down here. I do it below the surface, so the surface doesn't get scarred, which is always bad if you scar the landscape, I think. Anyway, let's get back upstairs. And put these items, or put some of these items to be on the extraction point. Like the osmium I know will work, and the gold I know will work. So let's put those and those in there. Now they should end up here. You know what, we need to go... let's just search some rubbish so we can have access to all of this. Let us go input on the top. And we want strict input, yes. One of these is the top. I never remember which one. But you should be accepting either the osmium... You should be. I had problems with this guy before. Lead, gravel... I know he can accept osmium. Yeah, right there. And he can accept gold as well, I believe. Copper. Yeah, gold right there. Oh, gold gravel, but same diff. Yeah, I had issues with this guy before. Active without signal. You're accepting it into the red side. Okay, let me see if I can work this out. Give me a second. Alrighty, so I managed to get it to work. I didn't actually need this configurator before last time, but apparently this time I do. So there we go, I guess. I don't know what happened, but it works now. And you can see we got different colored sides on stuff. Anyway, I think we also need flint in here, in the purification table, chamber, whatever. Because there's flint in all of these. We may be able to get away with oxygen tank. I thought we would be able to get away with the fact that we just have oxygen in the machine, but maybe not. So let's grab the oxygen tank here. Okay. Should be running. Purification chamber. We've got oxygen. And we have a gas tank with oxygen in it. And we have gold somewhere. Somewhere we have gold. That's it can't accept normal gold. Interesting. However, I do have strict inputs on it. It did bring it in with strict inputs. Yeah. Purification chamber, oxygen, gold, and a gas tank, which we have. Okay, let's try flint. See if that does anything. Let's also make sure it's actually connected as well to the power, which it should be. Yeah, it seems to be connected. Yep, definitely connected. Okay. Its internal storage is high, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's take out that and put in the flint. Ah, you know what? Because it needs it was saying it needs a redstone signal. Yeah, okay. And we should be able to have it running without the oxygen tank. I think the oxygen tank is only if you don't have a supply of oxygen, which we do from this guy. This guy is going to be supplying all the oxygen we need into the purification chamber here. So that should be fine. Now those gold clumps we want to process in the crusher into dirty gold. So let's go configuration. Let's go export blue on the side here. Okay, let's go to the crusher. The crusher will accept an import on dark red on the side. So in the crusher... Oh, I don't mean we had to fiddle around with this guy some more. Okay, let's break the crusher real fast. Yep, dark blue on that side. And then the crusher should have dark red on its side. Nope, it's got orange. Now it's got grey. That's also grey. Dark red. Okay, that's got dark red on the side now. Good. Alright, so if we put the crusher here... Yeah, the crusher's going to accept the gold clumps. Excellent. Okay, let's also get a bit of osmium. Oh, it's already in my inventory. Never mind. So let's put the osmium there. And then put all the osmium in there. So the osmium will get automatically fed into this now. Excellent. This will do its thing, turning it into dirty gold. The dirty gold we put in the enrichment chamber to turn into gold dust, which is this guy. So this guy is going to accept inputs on all sides, and this guy is going to automatically eject on that side. That should already be working, but it is not. Fine, let's break this one too and have a fiddle with it. Oops. There we go, dark red on that side, that's got blue on that side, excellent. Enrichment chamber there. So now the enrichment chamber is accepting the dirty gold, turning it into fresh gold, some kind of gold, which is then getting energized into the gold dust. So now we are tripling our ores. Whew! That was a lot of work for that. Where are my speed upgrades at the moment? Let's get all this. Oh, they're in here. I don't know where I want them. I'm also going to want to make another smelter probably, and another enrichment chamber perhaps, but certainly another crusher. So I have machines that aren't automatically feeding into each other, just machines that I can use. But anyway, this is our ore processing now, and it's tripling. Whew, that's exciting. Can I do aluminium? Whoops. What else can you accept? Lead, gravel. Pretty much all the ones we had before. So in that case, it probably doesn't accept aluminium. Let's just do a quick search of ore. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else we can do. Okay, anyway, that's the new and noisy ore processing. Jim's also gave me a tesseract for infinite energy, free energy, so yay. I'm determined to use up all of his energy, though. We may disconnect from that in the future as well, to be more self-sustaining, but for now, that's always nice to have. Excellent, you're getting done. Let's remove these speed upgrades. Let's give user speed upgrades. I like them in the smelter here. But anyway, I think that's it for the episode. Either way, I've run out of hard drive space. So as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode.